Dallas from the Austin area. And we looked over on the highway and saw a really odd tower. And it caught both of our interests. We talked about what it is, what it might be. And it looked just really strange because of the domed top that it had. And, you know, I think the first thing one of us said was it kind of looks like a Tesla tower.
Dude, I want to know what that is. That is really bizarre. That does not look anything like some farm thing. That looks like some kind of military experiment or something.
City limits from
Milford.
So it's in or around Milford.
Anyway, we pulled off the road at a gas station. Oddly enough, there were Tesla charging stations for the Tesla electric cars. And we pulled off the road and we said, where are we? Realized we were in a little town called Milford. Just a very small, under 1,000 population farming town between Waco and Dallas. And we just kept wondering, what is that thing?
You can see it in the distance. Look at that shot. Do you see this? You put a warp stabilizer in there.
And Mel's just really good at that. She came across a Reddit conspiracy forum, people talking about this Milford Tower, and some of them were saying it looked like a Tesla tower. Other people were saying, no, that's a Texas oil drilling well, and they just have a strange cover on it to kind of take attention away from it. Well, that seems strange since it completely draws attention to it. It made us pull over off the side of the road. Other people had to be wondering what it is too. And then Mel found the company that was operating the tower called Visiv Technologies, and then it became apparent by looking on their pages that this was a very interesting piece of high technology. And we looked on the map and found a route over there and saw the headquarters of this place and got a closer look, and really only afterwards did we figure out what they're doing.
So pretty much this is the only way to get there and do it. You have to go back a ways and curve around.
Oh yeah, because this is not part of any highway exit.
And it was very curious, completely just takes over the skyline. Again, it's a little farming community. There's nothing really going on in Milford, Texas. It's not even a place to speak of. I'm sure it's a quaint little town and everything. And we drove by the place. It must have had at least 50 employees just based on the cars in the parking lot. And there was some kind of security truck that checked us out when we drove by and seemed to follow us down the road. I don't know if it really was anything.
I got it.
Oh, dude, the use of any kind of device is a strict prohibited. You should go.
Yeah, but they can apply it to the road. Private property, no trespassing. There you go.
Then it was really only afterwards that we really figured out what was going on with this place. And it turns out it did make it into the news 2 days after we saw it on October 1st.
A strange-looking tower that's gone up just west of the highway.
The news team, Central Texas 25 ABC, just so happened to do a report on this tower 2 days after we saw it. And based on this news report, it's apparent that this tower's been up for a good year and a half.
When did you first notice that thing going up behind you?
About a year and a half ago.
Of course, people in the area have been talking about it and wondering what it is and joking around, quote, we thought we were going to walk around with a tinfoil hat on our heads.
People tried to figure out its purpose.
We aren't real sure. We're thinking we're going to walk around with tinfoil on our head.
Other people were thinking that about the tower, but then they talked to the PR person for the company, Visiv Technologies, and they admitted this is, in fact, Tesla technology. This is a wireless energy transmission tower, just as Nikola Tesla envisioned over 100 years ago.
Believe it or not, the theory behind this tower goes back more than 100 years to a scientist named Nikola Tesla. Had a theory about sending electricity through the air. Now the technology exists to make that possible. But first, Visiv Technologies has other experiments.
Communications and signaling, things like regional GPS.
And the story's notorious. A lot of people know Tesla actually attracted attention. He attracted investment, money for this project that he built off of Long Island in Wardenclyffe. It was called the Wardenclyffe Tower, and he was building a 187-foot tall tower, which had conductive wires going into the earth for more than 300 feet in all directions, which was theoretically able to transmit wireless energy, transmit wireless messages, even pictures.
Check this out, guys. We're here at Wardenclyffe, Nikola Tesla's laboratory, built in 1901. This is the original building here. It's all locked up right now because the people that bought it, they're getting ready to start putting together a museum. I think it's scheduled to be open sometime next year.
This is a place that could have and should have changed the world. I mean, this is where his wireless transmission tower stood, and not only could it have sent wireless energy worldwide and nationwide, but it had many other applications. But to sum it up, the bankers said, where do I put the meter? And Tesla said it's not supposed to have a meter. And, you know, a lot of other details happened, but the funding was pulled, and the world, in many